Okay, so this is the real one. Welcome to this flow with myself, with Ying, and with Chloe. This is a grounding flow. We're going to get started and seated. You can just cross your legs. Hands are going to go onto the knees. Roll the shoulders back and down 3 times. Take a big breath in through your nose. And then as you exhale, let your eyes close. Take a big breath in. Purse your lips and take an exhale. Shoulders fall away from the ears. Big breath in. Slow breath out. Big breath in. Slow breath out. Letting your hands feel heavy on your knees. Hearing the sounds around you. Feeling the air on your skin. Just allowing yourself to be still. Allowing your mind to slow down. Feeling grounded through your sits bones. Keeping the connection with your breath when your mind wants to wander off. And feeling connected with your body. Feeling the earth beneath you support you. Breathing in energy. Letting go of anxiety, of stress, of all of the external thoughts that flood our head constantly. Let them go with each breath out. Breathe in through your nose. Crown of the head is lifted up towards the sky. And then exhale, sigh it out. Shoulders fall away from the ears. Breathe in. Breathe out. Big breath in. Big breath out. Take 3 more breaths at your own pace. Connecting with your breath. Are you breathing more in your belly? Are you breathing more in your chest? Breathing in peace and stillness. And breathing out stress and thoughts. Very slowly open your eyes. Plant your feet down in front of you, sitting up nice and tall. Reach your hands forward and then 1 foot at a time, coming into half boat. Looking over your toes or towards your neighbor. If you have someone else that you're doing this class with, you can opt to maybe straighten out one leg, maybe straighten out the other, keeping the spine nice and tall. Most importantly, let's take a big breath in and a big breath out. Breathe in, breathe out. Sitting up a little bit taller, breathe in, breathe out. And then slowly lower your feet back down. Take your block. If you don't have a block, you can take a shoe or whatever you have at home. Find your half boat, reaching your hands forward. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Maybe you straighten out your legs or maybe just one leg. Looking over your toes, breathe in, breathe out. Take your block to your heart with both hands and then tap your block over to the left and then over to the right for 20, 19, 18. Still keeping the spine nice and tall. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Sitting up a little bit taller. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then setting the block down to the side, crossing your feet, taking a tabletop position, coming onto your hands and your knees. Shoulders are right over the wrists, hips are right over the knees, spread wide through your fingertips, drop your belly, lift your chest and look forward. And then as you exhale, round in your back, let the head drop down, shoulder blades are pulling apart. Breathe in, drop down, lift your chest, look forward. Exhale for cat pose, round in your back. 2 more, breathe in, drop your belly, lift your chest. And then exhale, press the mat away from you. pressing into the tops of the feet as well. Breathe in, drop your belly, lift your chest. Connect with your breath, exhale, round in your back. Coming back to a neutral spine, you're going to tuck your toes, draw your belly up and in towards your spine, and then float your knees to hover just above the mat. Look down between your thumbs, take a big breath in, and a big breath out. Breathe in, breathe out. Take a big breath in. Drop your knees down on your breath out. Take your right foot behind you, straight out, straightening the knees. Left arm goes forward. Keep your gaze down at your right thumb. Breathe in. Reach a little bit further forward and backwards with the arm and the leg. Breathe out. Take the left hand and the right knee down. Left leg straightens out behind you. Right arm goes forward. Keep your gaze down at your thumb. Take a big breath in like someone's pulling your arm and your leg in opposite directions. Breathe out. Inhale, come back to your tabletop. Tuck your toes. Exhale, float your knees just above the mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Big breath in. Drop your knees down. Take your right leg back and your left arm forward. Try to keep the hips nice and even. And then left hand and right knee come down, opposite side, left leg extends back, right arm goes forward. Keep your gaze down at your hand. Breathe in, breathe out. Come back to your tabletop, tuck your toes, hover your knees just above the mat, floating tabletop. 3 breaths. Breathe in, sigh it out. Big breath in, big breath out. Breathe in. Drop to your tabletop, right leg goes back, left arm goes forward. And then exhale back to your tabletop. Inhale, extend out, other side. Right arm reaches forward, left leg goes back. Come back to your tabletop, float your tabletop, knees hover just above the mat. Big breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up towards the sky. Great job, guys. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Kind of shrug up through your shoulders and back down. Alternate pressing the heels down onto the mat. Bicycle your knees back and forth. Let's take a big breath in. Sigh it out through your mouth. Spread wide through your fingertips. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let your head hang heavy. Walk your feet right underneath your heart. Keep your feet hip width distance. Bend at your knees and hips and then reach the arms up. Chair pose. Reach your left hand forward and your right arm back, opening up. Hello, ladies. Squeezing through the shoulder blades. Come back to chair. Inhale. And then open up to the left, reaching the left arm back, right arm forward. Try to keep the hips even so that right hip will want to go forward. Try and pull it back. Inhale to chair. Forward fold, exhale, straighten out your legs or keep a bend at them if you need to. Reaching down for the floor. Plant your hands down and step back, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Breathe in, sigh it out. Look up between your thumbs and then walk your feet right underneath your heart. Keep your feet hip width distance, chair pose, reach up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, open up to the right. And then exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, open up to the left. Left arm goes back. Exhale, lower in your hips a little bit more. Inhale to chair. Exhale, forward fold. Reach down for your feet. Plant your hands down. Take downward facing dog. Take a big breath in, and then sigh it out, exhale. Big breath in. Walk your feet right underneath your heart. Take that chair pose one more time. Draw the belly up and in. Inhale. Exhale, sink down a little bit more. Inhale, open up to the right. Exhale, lower. Inhale to chair. Exhale, lower. Inhale, open up to the left. Lower down, exhale. Inhale, center. Forward fold, exhale. Take your hands to your shins or to your thighs. Lift halfway, find a flat spine. Plant your hands down, take downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Big breath in, shift forward to plank. Shoulders go right over the wrist. See if you can keep the hips lifted. And then lower halfway on your exhale, drop to your knees if you need to, chaturanga. Drop to your belly, lift your chest, come up for cobra. Maybe you wiggle your shoulders back and forth. Squeeze through your thighs. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Take a big breath in and sigh it out. Look up between your thumbs as you breathe in. And as you exhale, walk your feet to your hands, forward fold. Half lift as you inhale, fold as you exhale. Bend at the knees, rise all the way to stand. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold, reach down for your feet. Half lift, inhale. High plank, exhale. Step back. Take a big breath in here in your high plank, and then exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Drop to your belly, lift your chest, come up, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in, sigh it out through your mouth. Keep the connection with your breath. Look up between your thumbs as you breathe in, and then exhale, walk your feet to your hands. Half lift as you breathe in, fold as you breathe out. Bend at the knees, rise to stand. Inhale, reach up, draw the belly in towards the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, inhale. High plank, exhale. Breathe in through your nose, and then as you exhale, lower halfway for chaturanga. Drop to your belly, lift your chest, come up cobra or upward facing dog where the thighs are off of the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in, look up between your thumbs, and then exhale, find your forward fold. Half lift as you breathe in, fold as you breathe out. Rise to stand, inhale, reach up, engage the shoulders, forward fold, exhale. Half lift, inhale, high plank, exhale. Hold here in your high plank, beautiful. Take a big breath in, exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in here. Look up between your thumbs, and as you exhale, find your forward fold. Half lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Bend at the knees, rise to stand. Inhale. Chair pose, exhale. Smile. Breathe in. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Breathe out. Look down and see if you can see your toes, wiggle them off of the mat. Breathe in. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Big breath in. Maybe you reach up even higher with your hands. Exhale, forward fold, reach down for your feet. Half lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Step or hop the feet back, lower halfway. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Right leg rises up towards the ceiling, three-legged down dog. And then as you breathe out, draw your knee into your chest and then take that foot all the way up in between your thumbs. Stay on the ball of the back foot as you rise up for crescent lunge. So the ears and the inner arms are connected. We're reaching up nice and high. Breathe in. And then see if you can see. Breathe in. Chaturanga, exhale. You can always skip the flow and head right into downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, take the left leg up towards the sky. And then take the knee into the chest, round in the back, and then take that foot up in between your thumbs. Crescent lunge, left side. Great job, guys. Breathe in, reach up, and then exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Take a big breath in. Chaturanga as you exhale. Run through your flow. And we're meeting in downward facing dog. Take a big bend at both knees, look up between your thumbs and walk or hop to your forward fold. Half lift, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Bend at the knees, rise to stand. Inhale. Chair pose, exhale. Find a spot in front of you to gaze. Take a big breath in. And then sink a little bit deeper. Breathe in. Exhale, lower. Big breath in, reach up even higher with your shoulders, reaching back, finding more flexion of the shoulders. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Walk or hop the feet back, run through your vinyasa. Great job, ladies. Right leg rises up towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, the right knee is going to meet the right tricep. Hold it here. Stay connected with your breath. Inhale, the foot goes back up. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Great job. Inhale, foot goes back up. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Hold it here. Inhale, the foot goes back up. As you exhale, take your foot between your thumbs. Bring the left heel down. Straighten out through that left leg and windmill the arms for warrior two. Yes, there we go, perfect. Look over your right middle finger. And then see if you can take that right knee out just a little bit towards the right pinky. Breathe in and then breathe out. Maybe you sink a little bit deeper. Connect back with your breath. Breathe in, exhale. Big breath in, big breath out. One more breath here. Breathe in, sigh it out. Straighten out that right leg. Flip the right palm up and then reach back. Reverse little triangle here. And then as we exhale, we're going to take the arms back out. Keep the right leg straight. Reach forward with the right hand and take the right hand onto the inside of the shin. Left arm goes up towards the ceiling. If you have a block and you need it, you can take your block on the inside of your foot. We're floating. And then as we exhale, we're lifting the left hand up and then kind of lowering back down. Inhale as we go up. And then exhale, pulsing for 8, 7, 6, staying grounded through our feet. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then come back to warrior two. Bend at the knee, take the arms out. Then windmill the arms down around the right foot. Take the right foot straight up towards the sky. 3-legged down dog. Bend the knee and begin to stack the right hip over the left. So you can look over that left shoulder for your foot. You can flip your dog or take wild thing, beautiful yin, yes. Taking the right hip up towards the sky, beautiful. Opening up through the heart. And then take downward facing dog on your next breath out. Take a big breath in, sigh it out, exhale. Spread wide through your fingertips so you're grounding down into even the tips of your fingers. Take your left leg up towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, take your left knee to your left tricep on your exhale. Inhale as you take the foot back up. Exhale, left knee to left tricep. Shoulders are even. Yes, inhale, foot goes back up. One more time, exhale, knee to tricep. Left foot goes all the way back up as you breathe in. Exhale, take the foot between your thumbs. Take that right heel down and windmill the arms, warrior two. So you're squeezing through your shoulder blades. Look over that left middle finger and act like someone's pulling your arms in both directions. Make sure the left knee is right over the ankle. So take that left knee and just take it out towards the side. Yes, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, connect with your breath here, exhale. Big breath in, big breath out. Using the muscles in our cheeks to smile. Breathe in, sink a little bit deeper, breathe out. One more breath, breathe in. Squeeze through that back thigh, breathe out. Straighten out the left leg, flip the left palm up. Revolved little triangle, reverse triangle. And then take the arms back out to our sides. Keep the left leg straight, reach the left hand forward and take your triangle. You can use your block here if you'd like, or keep that palm floating and reach that right hand up towards the ceiling and then lower down, pulsing for 10, 9, 8, 7, great job, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend at the left knee, come back into your warrior two. And then windmill the arms down around the left foot. Take the left foot up towards the sky, 3-legged down dog. Bend the knee, begin to stack the hips. So you can just find that nice stretch on the front part of your hip. Beautiful. Or you can flip your dog if you did so on the other side. Beautiful. Bending that knee, almost like you're kicking your bottom. Yes. You can straighten out the knee too if that feels good. Take downward facing dog. Breathe out. Take a big breath in. Sigh it out. Exhale. Take a look up between your thumbs. Bend at your knees and walk or hop to your forward fold. We're going to keep our hands down on the mat, bend at the knees and the hips, and lower the bottom all the way down to the mat, and then lie down on your back, reaching the arms up and overhead. Keep a bend at the knees and draw the heels bottom. And then reach your hands for your heels, ground down through your feet, ground down through your shoulders, and then as you exhale, lifting the hips up towards the sky. If you have a block, you can take your block underneath your sacrum for a supported bridge. You can take lots of variations. You can reach your arms up overhead if that's something you'd like to do, or maybe extend out through one leg at a time. And if you did one leg, doing the other leg, trying to keep the hips exactly where they are. Then lower the hips all the way down to the mat. Windshield wiper the knees left and right. We're going to do this 2 more times. Option to take bridge, option to come up into wheel if you feel warmed up enough. Take your knees back to center, reach your hands for your heels, take a big breath in, and then as you exhale, lift your hips up. So as we're lifting our hips up, it's important to still keep that belly drawn in towards the spine. Beautiful. In our wheel, feet are hip width distance. Great job. Head's hanging heavy. Beautiful. Take a big breath in wherever you are. Lower your hips down as you breathe out. Coming all the way down onto your back, windshield wiper your knees, left and right. And then one more bridge or one more wheel. Take those knees back to center. Take a big breath in. And then exhale, lift up through the hips. Beautiful. Great job, Chloe. Keeping those hips even. Breathe in, breathe out. Slowly lower your hips down, bridge or wheel. Connect the soles of your feet together and let the knees splay out to the side. Butterfly on your back, Supta Baddha Konasana. Take the shoulders away from the ears. Palms are up. Take a moment to connect back to your breath if you've lost that connection. Your belly goes up as you inhale, and it falls down as you exhale. Take your knees together. Knees come into the chest, hands go on top of the knees. Take 3 rolls forward and backwards, up and down your mat, meeting in downward facing dog. Gaining momentum with each roll. From your downward facing dog, take your right leg up towards the sky. And then as you exhale, take the right knee to the left tricep. Hold it here. Inhale, the foot goes back up. Keep the connection with your breath. Exhale, right knee to left tricep. Inhale, foot goes back up. One more time. Exhale, knee to tricep. Inhale, foot goes back up. Take your crescent lunge, take the foot up in between your thumbs, stay on the ball of the back foot, and reach the hands up. So the right knee's right over the ankle, it's not past it or too far to the inside or the outside. We're gonna cactus our arms out to the side, squeeze through your shoulders, spread wide through your fingertips, and then find a spot in front of you to gaze. Spread wide through your right toes, really grounding down through that right foot. And then as you exhale, take some baby hops with that left leg and come into a warrior 3 with cactus arms. If you're lucky enough to be able to do this next to somebody, you can definitely hold their hand or their ankle, whatever is accessible. You can always take this to a wall. Keep a bend at the right knee so we're not locking it out. Take 2 more breaths here. Breathe in, breathe out. And if you find that you are out of it, just come right back in. One more breath. A slow bend at the right knee, lowering that left foot back down, coming into your lunge. Great job. Squeezing through your shoulders. Take your hands to your heart. We're going to twist to the right. Yes. So squeeze through that back thigh. You can open up your arms here. Yes. Beautiful. Find a spot to gaze. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Take your left hand down on the inside of that right foot. Right hand goes up towards the sky. Great job. So we're going to take a side plank from here, spin onto the side of the left foot, and then the right foot's going to step back to meet the left. Right hand reaches up. So you can drop down onto the left knee. You can come down onto the forearm. You can lift that right foot up. Beautiful. We just want to keep the hips lifted and not hold our breath. So breathe in, sigh it out. 2 more breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. Big breath in. Take your high plank, then lower halfway, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog as you inhale. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Take your left leg up, inhale. Exhale, left knee to right tricep. Cross it across your body, hold it as high as you can. Inhale, the foot goes back up. As you exhale, left knee to right tricep. Beautiful. Inhale. One more time, exhale over to the right tricep. Inhale, the foot goes back up. And then exhale, take your foot up between your thumbs. Reach up with your arms. Find your balance. I know I need to for a second. Cactus your arms out to the side. Find a spot in front of you to gaze. So we want to keep that belly drawn in. We want everything here to just be like, kind of like a cylinder. So we're engaging the pelvic floor, we're engaging the back body, the front body. Squeeze through your shoulder blades. Look and find a spot in front of you to gaze. Spread wide through your left toes, grounding down through that foot, and then take a couple of hops with that right foot until you take warrior 3 with your cactus arms. Not holding the breath. Almost like the elbows are being pulled up towards the ceiling. Breathe in, breathe out. 2 more breaths. Inhale, exhale. Keeping a soft bend in that left knee. Breathe in, breathe out. Slowly bending at the left knee. Take that right foot back to your lunge. Take your hands to your heart and then twist to the left. Right elbow goes to the outside of the knee. We want to keep this right thigh squeezing. You can turn your gaze up, or you can just keep your neck neutral. You can open up through your arms. Lots of options here. And then take your right hand down to the mat. Left hand stays lifted up towards the sky. And then take your side plank from here. Yes. Smiling. It's not that serious. I have the 2 most serious people here. I'm just kidding. Lifting up through the hips. Take another breath in and another breath out. Breathe in. Find your high plank, and then as you exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Beautiful. Cobra or up dog as you inhale. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Drop to your knees, to your tabletop position. Cross your feet behind you. Sit down onto your bottom. Extend your feet straight forward. Thighs are squeezing. Toes are pointing up towards the ceiling. As you inhale, reach your arms up and overhead. And then exhale, gently fold towards your toes. You can grab onto the backs of your ankles. You can grab onto the backs of your knees. And see if you can look up at your toes. So the spine is nice and tall. So we're not just caving into the back, but we're keeping the neck and the spine nice and long. Close your eyes and take 3 breaths at your own pace. Finding a nice stretch through the lower back and the back of the thighs and our hamstrings. Very slowly, we're gonna rise up. We're gonna lie down on our backs. The best part. Our final pose is gonna be shoulder stand. So in our shoulder stand, we wanna make sure that the neck is not crunched up. Most importantly, the feet can go up towards the ceiling, or you can bend at the knees and take a couple of rolls, just gentle rolls forward and backwards until the hips are up off of the mat. Your hands are going to support at your sacrum or your low back, and the feet are going to go up towards the ceiling. So we want to avoid turning our head left and right. Look up between your toes, and you're working on getting the hips stacked over the shoulders. So you begin to walk your hands kind of up your back, squeezing through the thighs, and the feet are going up towards the ceiling and not over above your head. Yes, beautiful job. Kind of letting the blood rush down from your feet, from your legs. See if you can draw your elbows in towards one another. Yes. Let your eyes close. Take 2 more breaths here in your shoulder stand. Maybe lifting the hips up a little bit more over your shoulders. Yes. And then bend your knees, and then use your hands to control your low back going all the way down to the mat. Draw your knees into your chest, rock side to side. And then straighten out your legs one at a time for your final Shavasana. Feet splay out. Shoulders are going to be away from the ears. Palms can be up. You can always place your feet flat on the ground. This is easier on your low back. And let your eyes close. Press the back of your neck into the mat. Slow down your breath. Bring your awareness back to your breath if your mind has gotten lost in the thoughts. And maybe each time that the thoughts start to pop back up, you come back to your breath and you take more breaths between the thoughts. Allowing yourself to be still, maybe for the first time in a while. Your belly goes up as you breathe in. And then as you exhale, your whole body sinks down into the mat. Feeling connected, feeling grounded. Knowing that all of our thoughts, all of our emotions, all of that is under our control. Can always come back to this connection that we have with ourselves. When things get crazy in our lives, when there's a lot going on, you can always come back to this center, to this true essence of yourself, to this stillness. Take a big breath in as the belly balloons up, and then sigh it out, exhale. Breathe in, balloon your belly up towards the sky. Sigh it out, exhale. Big breath in, big slow breath out. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep that connection with your breath and allow yourself to be still. And very slowly wiggling your fingers and your toes. Drawing your knees into your chest. Rocking side to side. Take a big breath in. And then roll to your right side as you exhale. As you inhale, press yourself all the way up to a comfortable seat. Sitting crisscross, reach your arms up overhead, breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you all so much for slowing down, for practicing with me, and I hope that you're able to take this breath into the rest of your day. The light inside of me honors the light inside of each of you. Namaste.
Namaste.
All right, great job, guys.
That's so fun.
Oh.